Hey everybody, Ragus here, Assistant Professor of Marketing at Athens State University. I'm so excited to be your instructor this spring 2024 semester. Now, one more thing before I get started is I really wanted to record this video on my birthday. So here we go. December 12th is my birthday, so yay, that was pretty special. And I'll have to tell you later on in this video what I was up to today. All right, so first thing is that I moved to Alabama. Let me move this out of the way. I moved to Alabama from Missouri. So I started working at Athens State University August 2021, but I didn't move to Alabama until December 2021. So my first semester, I was teaching remotely from Missouri, my first semester at Athens State. So that was pretty interesting. And even then, when I moved to Alabama in December 2021, I still went back and forth. It wasn't until June 2022 that the entire family moved down to Alabama. And the reason for that was I was letting my family finish out the school year in Missouri. All right, industry experience, marketing, of course, right? Because that's my area of expertise at Athens State University, marketing stuff. And then also a big chunk of my experience, if you look over here, is in the graphic communication part of marketing. And as far as education, I went to the University of Missouri for my doctorate. And then for my other degrees, I went to the University of Central Missouri. Speaking of Missouri, here's a whole bunch of pictures from Missouri. And I'll tell you this about Missouri. Missouri will always be special in my heart. And I mean, many reasons for that. I went to school there, and I specifically moved to Missouri to go to college. Long story how that even happened, so I'll have to tell you about that later on. But I pretty much stuck around in Missouri my entire adult life up until I moved to Alabama in December 2021. So yeah, Missouri will always be special. And here's a picture from the last time I was there, July 2023, and I think I will be going to Missouri this March for a conference. So I'm looking forward to being able to visit. As far as visiting family this December, so I'm recording this December 12th, right? My birthday. I think we're just going to take it easy and stay in the Huntsville area, stay in the area for the holidays. So I won't be making my way to Missouri this Christmas. Teardrop. So anyway, by the time you watch this video, it'll be like January. So anyway, going back to this one, to my slide, University of Missouri, Columbia. So remember when I said December 12th was my birthday and I wanted to tell you what I was up to? Well, the time has come. So fall 2023, I decided as part of my professional development efforts that I was going to go back to school to complete a graduate certificate in marketing analytics to update my skills and to connect with my professors at the University of Missouri Columbia. So I was taking a class, and finals week was this week. And one of my finals, I'm taking two classes. One of my finals was today. So I spent my birthday studying for this exam, and then I just finished that exam like 3 hours ago. So it's 11:30 p.m. right now. I finished, oh, I guess it's been longer than that. I finished around 7:30, so it took me an hour and a half to complete that final exam. So that was a fun way to spend my birthday, but hey, it was fun. Now, I mentioned how I moved to Missouri for college. Well, I moved from Saipan, which is a US territory way on the other side of the world. And I'm just going to let you Google where Saipan is. Now, as you can see, though, it is a tropical island paradise, which is nice to think about, especially during this time of the year, right? It's cold outside. Like the last time I checked, it was 37 degrees or something like that. So it's not warm outside. Definitely not. All right, moving on. Family. So I took a bunch of pictures again and just kind of whoop, there you go. So there's a picture of my wife, my daughter, my son, my kitty, and these pictures are everywhere from everywhere. Missouri, beaches in Florida, a few pictures in Alabama. So there you go. And then speaking of Alabama, again, pictures. There you go, right there. We found our home in December 2022. So we bought this house last December 2022. So it's been a year. And here's a picture during the day. Then there's a picture at night. Uh, Pictures of when we like go everywhere. So here's Huntsville. Here's I made my way to Birmingham a couple of times. So there you go. Alabama state line. This was Florence. Tried out a few restaurants like Phil Sandoval's and Edgar's. There's Bridge Street Town Center. Then the other mall. I'm not sure what it's called. Had a hailstorm in April. That was fun. Athens State watching a movie. Found a couple of pillows that say Madison and Athens. First Christmas at our new house. Bridge Street. And then my daughter goes to James Clemens. And then here's another Bridge Street. Oh, this picture right here. So remember it snowed last December for those of you who live in the area. So that was a really cold winter. And then we had a Chiefs flag, but then somebody told me later on that like that was the reason they didn't come see us right when we first moved in the house. So I thought that was funny. Or I think they were joking. I hope they were joking, right? So, yeah, that is what I have as far as all this stuff. And the last thing I want to close with is a picture of my new ride that I got this year. So I put 2023 on there. I got a 2023 Toyota RAV4. This is the hybrid XSE. So I really like it. It's got, black wheels. It's got the black top. Pretty cool. Now, for whatever reason, this is what I decided I wanted to talk about just because it's also cool, right? The reason I put this picture on here, or it's so cool for me, the reason I put this picture here of me from 2007, which I'm looking at that pic, I'm like, wow, I haven't aged much, huh? Right. The correct answer would be yes, you have not aged much. But 2007 was a special year because that was when I completed my undergraduate degree from the University of Central Missouri. And I was like, you know what? I did all that hard work. Now I want a new vehicle. Well, later on that year, it never worked out getting the RAV4 because we found out we were pregnant with my daughter. And so we decided we want a bigger vehicle. So we got a Highlander. And for whatever reason, we just, the last 16 years, we just bought other vehicles, not the RAV4. And now that it's 2023, I thought, you know what? Here's a perfect idea. My daughter's going to turn 16 July 2024. So let's buy a vehicle now for her, and then I can drive it for a year. Pretty cool, huh? So, anyway, that's what I got. Thank you for listening. I look forward to getting to know all of you this semester.